Hi folks, I am announcing a flash sale on my 300-minute packages for the rest of this week. So it is flash, it's kind of a focused sale. The way these packages work, you get 300 minutes for $300. So that drops the rate to $60 an hour. And my rates are rarely going to be lower than that. So I do 300-minute packages. Typically after I do a reading, I send an email out to clients because I will often get the question, well, how do we consult with you in future? And there are various options. People can reach out for single readings, 30-minute readings, or I offer the package. And the packages are for 300 minutes. And the way they work is you can set up a call, and rather it being a time-bound call, like a 30-minute call or a 60-minute call, we use up the minutes that we need to use and then we're done with it. So if someone is done with a question within 37 minutes, then that is all that they are being charged for. As I've discussed before with astrology, it also in some ways works out not only better for the client, but also better for me, because I feel like my time is being charged for in some way, even though it will still work out better for the client. So that if, for example, it's a 60-minute reading and we find ourselves at 85 minutes, or, and I tend to be kind of generous with stuff like that, it still feels like at least at least I feel like I'm being compensated for that time. So there's no time limit to when you can use these packages. I have clients who will consult with me periodically on these packages, once a month, once every couple of months, once every quarter. I have clients who will use these packages and consult with me less frequently, a couple of times a year, but then the packages still remain for them. You don't have to use up the minutes by a certain amount of time. You can always just say, hey, you can do the check-in, and then that time is there and the time is taken out from your kitty. And after every 3 sessions or so, I email you where we are at from a minutes perspective. So I just started the process. Ever since the channel has grown, the practice of sending follow-up emails to clients soon after their reading with information on future readings I am not consistent with it. I go through periods of it. And yesterday I started the process again. And I was like, I miss having kind of package holders. I want to and I used to do 300 minutes for $300 when I first started my practice, and that was a rate for a few years, and then the rate did increase, and I'm sure you will all understand why given the rate. But at this point in time, and for the 4 or 5 people I emailed yesterday, if you write me back and say I'll do the 300 for 300, just know that I will honor that. So please know that I will be honoring. Sorry, I'm having emails drop in and I can see them. So 300 minutes of consultation for $300 available for the next few days. If you want to avail of this but want to pay for it a little bit later, let me know, so at least I have a sense of things. I realize that I'm also in the middle of income is coming one way and then another piece of income is getting ready to come in another way. So I was just in this kind of awkward period of one phase ending, another phase beginning, and I was just like, you know what? Why don't I just offer this and see if people are interested, and it could be something that works out for everyone. So 300-minute astrological consulting package for $300. My email address is in the description box below. If you have questions about it, have any interest in it, you can email me there. It's a kind of a spur of the moment thing. So at least as of right now, I'm offering it for the remainder of this week. It's not something I want to permanently put in place, and then starting next week I want to start to get my regular emails out and kind of just get into a more disciplined practice on following up. But it is available to you, so just email me there. And as I said, I feel like I want to give you more explanations with regard to how this works, but I think I've gotten my point across with regard to how it works. All right, I will leave it at that. Information is my email address is in the description box below, and you're welcome to reach out to me there. Okay, thanks.